Martha Holmes, broadcaster. Martha Holmes is a BAFTA Award-winning BBC television producer and writer known for her wildlife documentaries. Biography. Holmes studied for a PhD in marine biology at the University of York. She started work at the BBC in 1988, hosting a live underwater broadcast from the Northern Red Sea for Reef Watch, and the award-winning Wildlife Adventures series Sea Trek, which she hosted with American-born documentary filmmaker, the late Mike DeGry. She joined the production team for Life in the Freezer and produced BBC Wildlife Specials episode on the polar bear, for which she won the Best Factual Photography Award at the 1998 BAFTAs. She was awarded the Royal Geographical Society's Cherry Kearton Medal and Award in 1999. The Good Fish Guide. Holmes joined a conservationist campaign to boycott 20 varieties of fish because of the impact of overfishing on their numbers and the environment. Many people are aware of the overfishing problem, but would like to learn about the bigger picture and know how they can make a difference. She wrote the introduction to the Good Fish Guide, which accompanied the campaign. Filmography. Reef Watch 1988. Presenter. Sea Trek 1991. Presenter. Life in the Freezer 1993 production team. BBC Wildlife Specials, Polar Bear 1997, producers. D7, producers. The Blue Planet 2001, producers. The Nile 2004 series producers. The Man-Eating Lions of Njom 2005, The Man-Eating Leopard of Rudraprayag 2005, producers. The Man-Eating Wolves of Jaisinj 2005, producers. The Making of Deep Blue 2006. Segment producers.